Hi guys, let me show you how to draw customized chart with R script or Python instead of using the default chart because R chart you have more um, capability or um, function in order to customize your chart, so you can add whatever you want in your chart. Okay, so first thing you have to click on the R chart or Python chart in order to insert the chart in the your Power BI page. Okay, so in here you can see you can see the R script editor here, but then you cannot edit anything because it's not enabled yet. So in order to enable this view, you need to put some dummy numbers in here. Okay, so I just put some number in here, and then I don't need the numbers, but I have to put it there because I want to enable this view. Okay, so the first thing is let me increase the view. Let me increase the text here a little bit in order to um, for you to see. Okay, so the first thing I need to do with this view is just to uh, draw a histogram or a very simple chart. So I will generate some values from the normal distribution. So our norm will generate the random values. I generate 1,000 of them, and then I use the histogram function to draw those values with 30 buckets, and then I will color them the bars in green. Okay, so after this, if you run the chart, and then it will show you the histogram chart in here with bars in green. You can refine the parameters. For example, you can make this one into 50 buckets, and then you can change this one to maybe 5,000 sample as well. So the more sample you have, and then the chart will look more like the bell curve or the normal distribution. Okay, so this is how you draw charts in here. And then you can also use the general parameters in here to format your chart as well. So for example, if you want to put the title, so this one is histogram chart, a script, a script histogram. So you see here that there are two titles. The first one is the title for Power BI, and the second one is the title from the chart itself. So you can choose either of them, or maybe you enable two of them as well, because each of them will have a different will be used in different levels. Okay, so mm, um, uh, for for to make the chart to give some boundary to the chart, you can just enable the visual here, and then you can just change the color of the chart, and then you have some sense of like boxing or coloring boundary in this chart. Okay, so I will show you next to draw the bar chart, the same thing, which is in but then I will generate the value for FY, and then the revenue as well. So in I will generate the first column, which is FY 22, FY 23, and then FY 24 as well. And then I will generate the values of the for each FY. And then in order to combine those two columns together, I need the data frame function. So I will mm, set this one to table T1, which is data frame. Column A will be FY, and then column B will be the values for this FY. If I want to display this table T1, then I just use the grid mm, table function T1, and then it will show table. Okay. I need to include the library grid extra in this view because the grid table function is inside the grid extra. And then if you you can see here the table has the two column A and B, and then the column A will be FY and then column B will be value. So in order to turn this table into a chart, and I need the another library called the uh, ggplot2, and then I draw the chart by the gplot function with GDF, and then I will plot the geom bar. This one is the for the bar chart, and then I will use the binding function AES with the column X of the chart will be column A, Y of the chart will be column B, and then I will use the statistic, the identity function for the statistic, and that's all. And I need to print this chart G to the view as well. So I think I need to check with why this has the problem. Okay, by the way, if you have some problem with the code, then it will show the error like this, and you need to click on the see details in order to see the details of the error, and then you fix it. So in this case, because I typed the table name wrongly, it's supposed to be table one, and then that's it. Okay, so the columns here, as they are in gray, I want to turn them in green, so I will use a few parameter to green. Then the column will be green. So if you want to add the text on the column, you can add another layer. So G plus. So the graph G will be plus with the another layer, which is geom text in here. And I also have to use the binding function to bind the text in column the base in the column A, and then the left in column B, and then the label also column B as well. And then this one I will color the text blue for now. Okay, so you can see the numbers in here, but then they are very small. If you want to make it bigger, and then you use a size 14, for example, you can adjust the number later. But you know that after this, and then you can have the numbers in here. So if I want to put another layer in or another series in the middle of the bars, I just need to copy this one over, and then I change this one into B over 2, and this will give me another layer. So I change this one to maybe magenta, and then I run it. So it will give me another sequence in here, which is the same thing as at the first sequence, but then it will be place the text or the labels in the middle. So if you want to place the text at the bottom, then you just set y to 0. I change this one into red, and then you will have another layer in here. Okay, so this is how you customize the data, and then I don't need to use any values from this table. I just generate randomly the the values in these two columns. You can add more column as well. So for example, if I add FY25, and then maybe 4, 5, 6, and then if I run this table again, then you will see the whole chart will be updated, and then and like this. Okay, so the last thing I want to get to do is to get rid of this this table in here. I want to display the table just for checking only, but now because I'm done with the checking already, so I just put the hashtag in front of the displaying here, and then I just run the chart again, and then this one will disappear. Okay, so that's how you copy how you draw the chart the values, draw the chart, the external chart or the outsourcing chart with the random values you just generate in here, or you can just manually key in here. So either way is good, but then you don't have any you don't need any values from here yet. Later, I will show you how to put the values or the column in from the table here to your chart.